Hello, I hope you all are doing well. I want to make a very brief video about the importance of classical music and the importance of music in general. Good quality music that touches the minds, hearts, souls, and bodies of every individual in this world. So first of all, I will point this out. The music has gotten worse over the past like 50 years or so, in the sense that there's no talent involved, and there's also not any true music rhythm, true music feel, and true music in general, because music isn't just about rhythm, it's about notes, it's about harmony, it's about notes in correspondence with one another. So music, first of all, reduces stress. So many studies have been done that have shown that just listening to a nice classical piece of music can really reduce your stress and give you less anxiety and make you happy, make you joyful, make you at peace. Can even make you love more. Love your spouse. Love your friends as friends. I mean, obviously just as friends. Just make you love things in your life more. Love the food you have more. See, music is so wonderful because it makes you appreciate the simple things in life. The good friends you have, the good relationships you might have with like a spouse or someone, good family member. Um, so it's very important. It also makes it so that you can really just stay in the moment. It makes you practice a form of meditation. Music is a form of meditation. Don't let anyone tell you differently or otherwise, because when you listen to a musical piece, specifically of classical music, you're meditating to the complex harmonies and rhythms. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be complex, but classical music has a lot of complex harmonies and rhythms that make it so that you can really just feel the music. Music is a lifesaver. And this is the point I want to make. Music saves the world. It really does. Obviously, God saves the world, but music saves the world in the sense that God allows music to save the world, and music will actually touch the lives of so many people. So music can be a life changer. For instance, if you're angry, you can listen to a really angry piece by Beethoven. A sonata is maybe his Moonlight Sonata, the third movement, and you'll actually notice that you might even be less angry. You can listen to a happy piece when you're happy. You might feel more happy. Someone broke up with you. You listen to a really joyful piece or a really sad piece, an emotional piece, and it makes you feel better. You might have some tears, but that's the beauty of music because it's a language. It's a language in the sense that it's a form of communication, of expression. If I play a C on the piano and then I play an E, there's a certain way of communicating it. I can do it in different ways. I can do it in different volumes. And what's so beautiful about it is that when you put so many notes together in different ways, there's an infinite amount of ways you can really express yourself. Why? Because us humans are created in the image of God, and we have the ability to express ourselves in so many unique ways. It's a beautiful thing. So this is the point I'm trying to make. If you don't know how to play an instrument, I would definitely say try if you can, if you have the time. Try to play an instrument, even if it's just for fun, even if it's not to learn and become good at. Try to play an instrument. When I first started piano, my dad wanted me to play the piano, and I actually was very displeased at that. I didn't want to play it, but to please him, I played it. Soon before you know it, 4 years later, I actually really started to enjoy it. So you never know, you might even learn to enjoy it after you learn some good things on it. Once I became proficient, I wouldn't call myself very good, but once I became proficient, I started to enjoy it. And once I became good, I would call myself good, nowhere near expert level. But once became good, I really enjoyed it, and it really allowed me to express myself better. However, in music, but however, that's not to say, needless to say, you can express yourself with music even just by popping in a CD or listening to something on the computer. YouTube is great because there's so many free music videos of wonderful pianists, who are actually like good in the sense like they're truly good, like way better than I am. When I say I'm good, I don't mean like I'm good per se, but just like better than most people. But I'm not really good, but you know, it really just allows you to express your soul, to play music. It's a very beautiful thing. It's a thing that allows you to get better at whatever you're doing in life. So for instance, if you're stressed out or having anxiety, which is common these days, especially with COVID and everything, you're stressed out, you have anxiety, you're sad, you're depressed, you can't sleep well. All those things can be cured by music. And believe it or not, even physical things change in the body with music. Your metabolism will increase. Studies have proven this. Your hunger can decrease. So you can be hungry and then suddenly not be hungry just by listening to music, because once your stress is reduced, you're not as hungry. So this is a beautiful thing and it's a wonderful thing. And this is the main point. Music has changed the world in so many ways. Forget about the music getting worse, you know, but nevertheless, music has changed the world in so many ways, and it has literally been a lifesaver for people who were, stressed or going through a lot of hard difficulties in their life. That's why I don't know if you all noticed, but in recent years, there's been a lot of classical music being played in like 7-Elevens and different convenience stores, and even banks. There's a simple reason for that. The reason is because it calms people down, it makes people at peace, so there's like less likely to be crime. So many good things. There's more morality. There's morality much more often when you have good music around. So, for instance, a society with terrible music that requires no talent, like rap music and hip hop, I'm not saying there's no talent with the words, but there's no talent with the actual music and harmonies. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but that's the truth. I have to get it out there. But that's why you notice many of those communities playing loud music and everything, the same crimes will happen when there's loud music. Why? Because it stresses people out, it causes adrenaline to be released, and it causes people to just make poor choices. That's why, believe it or not, music can have a big influence on your actions. The interesting thing about classical music, though, is that it's so beautiful that it'll actually always have a positive impact on your actions. Almost every time, with the exception of maybe like if you're listening to a fast classical piece and you're trying to sleep. But overall, music is a great thing for your emotions, your mind, your body. Again, it's good for your physical self. So I highly recommend music. If you haven't already started an instrument, I would advise doing so. I started piano when I was 8, and now I'm 25 years old, and I've been playing piano for about 17 years. So if you can't do that, I would say, listen to as much music as you can, if you don't have any electronic device or you can't afford one, maybe borrow friends or go to the library and get some headphones, cheap headphones. There's many ways these days we can listen to music without going to a live concert, so it's such a blessing. Take care, and I wish you all the very best and have a great rest of your weekend. Okay, take care. Bye.